माता श्री निर्मला देवी की जय।
एक दो घंटा की बात, एक दो घंटा ज्यादा नहीं। ओम त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुंडलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। ओम त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। ओम त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्षप्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। 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 बैठिए सब लोग।
बाद में हो जाए,
बाद में करना प्लीज।
उनको कहिए कि सिर्फ बच्चे को नहीं लाए, वो मटका लेके आ जाए, चाहे घर पे आ जाए तो ठीक रहेगा, क्योंकि आज वाइब्रेशन बहुत ज़्यादा है। ज़्यादा तो सहयोगी बाहर के ही हैं। सो थोड़ा अंग्रेजी में पहले कहेंगे, उसके बाद हिंदी। आई विश यू ऑल हैप्पी होली। This is a wonderful festival started by Shri Krishna a long time back. After the advent of Rama, who was a very serious gentleman and who believed in a very sacrificing life of a benevolent king, when all these things were so much prevalent in the air that one has to be a benevolent person, one has to be charitable, one has to be sacrificing, and one has to be serious and like a king. The whole atmosphere of the society was a very serious atmosphere. Anything extreme, if we do, we go to the wrong side, as you know. So the whole society became a very serious society. In that seriousness, it started taking to a lot of ritualism, and the rituals of the type that were very absurd and funny. Like, you shouldn't eat this food, you shouldn't touch this water, somebody should not touch you, you must take your bath, and in that wet clothes you must cook, all sorts of absurd things. They started off as the, what you call, the dharma. They thought this was the dharma, the ritualism of the worst type started. So much so that the Brahmins in those days were not realized souls. They started giving them a lot of ideas that if you give a cow to the Brahmin, you will get moksha, or you must give this to Brahmin, you must do that to Brahmin. It was all become a beggar's house. All this upset Sri Krishna very much. And as you know, all incarnations follow the Samayachar. Samayachar means at that moment, at that time, whatever is the situation. And the Samayachar at that time he found that he had to flout all these Vidhi Nishedas, by which you say this is good, that is bad. Now this happened actually in the north when Sri Krishna was here, and Sri Krishna never went down to the south till he became the king. So again, you can find the difference between the North Indian and the South Indians, that the South Indians don't celebrate Holi much. They celebrate other festivals, but not this Holi festival so much. And here, you see, everything has a bad result. Somehow human beings know whatever one does, you get into a bad result. So when Sri Krishna said it is a Leela, it is God's Leela, everybody thought he is the Leela. He became the Leelamaya. So the gradual settling of this another abandonment sort of temperament started in the north. That's why you find the people in the north are frivolous compared to the people in the south. The south you can call them absolutely sometimes jada, ritualistic, very much bound by rituals, while in the north you find people absolutely abandoned, nothing in between. So this abandonment came in the north quite a lot. Though some of the people stuck on to these very ritualistic things. So we had two types of people here, those who were just frivolous. They would only celebrate Holi, nothing else. For them no other function was higher than the Holi, because Holi was frivolous, and in the Holi they thought they can also take to drinks, they can take bhang, this, that. Actually Holi hasn't got that significance that you can take those intoxicating drugs. It's not so, because Sri Krishna never took. It's only the Shiva who never incarnates but who drinks, means in the sense that he consumes all the drugs and all these intoxicating things within himself. So there is no sense, I can't understand why people started taking bhang during Holi, because they must have thought that if you have to be abandoned, you have to get rid of all your inhibitions, it's better to take to some sort of a drug like bhang and go mad and amok. But it was never the case of Sri Krishna. He never went amok. So the whole system has been misused in the north and same in the south, that people have become extremely ritualistic, just jada on the left side, and the north people are right-sided without any inhibitions about things. And that's why you find that the North Indian people do very well in the Western countries, because they can adjust themselves better. Now this frivolity is not the game of Sri Krishna. He is never frivolous. He plays tricks, but never frivolous. Inside is so deep. You know, he is Yogeshwara. He is Yogeshwara. And how can Yogeshwara be frivolous man? He doesn't do it for frivolity, but he plays it in such a way that people who get into problems, he tries to play tricks in such a way that the tricks are not felt injurious or blatant or in any way dangerous or shocking to the people who need his help. So he does it in such a beautiful manner that he can just turn his finger and he can create a situation in which a person becomes aware that he is doing wrong. Now you know that I play so many tricks myself, and you have already experienced those tricks that I play upon. Now this is just to kill your ego, to kill your over astuteness or over emphasis on laws and order, Qaida Kanun, and some people are extremely strict about time. So to put them out of time, you see, you can play lots of tricks with their watches, you can play tricks with their timing and all that. So to take you beyond the time, the gunas and the dharmas, Sri Krishna created a new awareness of Leela, in which the whole world is a Leela. But it's only Leela for people who are realized and settled in realization, not for people who are still embedded in this ignorance. They are not the one who can do Leela. So the Holi became a game. Holi was played only by Gop and Gopis. They were realized souls, so they played the Holi was alright. But nowadays everybody thinks he can play Holis. Whatever sins they may commit all their lives, they can do the Holi. It's not allowed. It's not allowed to people who can, everybody cannot play Holi. It's only for the realized souls that they can play Holi. Then in this, you have noticed that when you are realized, there is no jati pati. You all become one caste, you are yogis. You all become yogis. There's no jat, there's no caste, there's no community, there's no race, there is no consciousness of class and this class and that class. It's all finished. You all sit together in one line thinking that you are a yogi. You will see a person coming from a very rich heritage, somebody who is earning thousands of rupees or pounds, and the another one is a very ordinary man, might be just a sweeper also, doesn't matter. He is a Sahaja Yogi, he is a Sahaja. Among Sahaja Yogis, there is no caste system, there is no higher and lower ranking or anything like that. But you have to be a Sahaja Yogi to play the Holi, to meet each other with love and make love in a way expressed that people feel that you are a recipient and a giver of love. Like people embrace, men embrace a man, women embrace women, and they also, that's how you pass your vibrations to each other. That's how you express outwardly your love to your own body, because you are all part and parcel of the same body. And if you are part and parcel of the same body, then this hand must look after this hand must look after this hand. What you are doing is just you are circulating your love into this Virata's body, and so that the whole body feels the oneness. That's the situation it is. Then the colors are all representing your chakras. These are all the chakras, as you know. Every chakra has got different colors. So what happens, these colors just get distributed in the air, in the atmosphere. During Holi time, you are representing those colors which are completely permeating into the atmosphere. So this is another thing when you play colors. When you color another person, you are just expressing that these your chakras may be blessed. Red color is of the Muladhara. All those colors that you use here are of different chakras. So just you are making the whole expression of your love, that let it be, you become completely filled with red color. Means innocence. Because as a child in the womb of the mother just sees the red color of the mother, the color of the blood. So like that, you see different colors are spread on the face, and Abhira is the green color of the Guru Tattva. Like that, all these colors have got significance, that they are the colors of your chakras which are spreading all over to your friends, to your other brothers and sisters who are Sahaja Yogis. So it has that symbolic expression that you are spreading your, actually the essence of your chakra, the basis of your chakra, the colors of your chakra, the fragrance of those chakras to other Sahaja Yogis. It's just permeating. I don't know in Hindi language if there's a better word, like in Marathi with udhal means just क्या है, रंग को फेंकना होता है, रंग को उड़ाना, रंग को उड़ाना होता है, पर उड़ाने में वो बात नहीं आती जो उधड़ने में। उधड़ना, तो उधड़ तो बहुत वहाँ माना जाता है शब्द को, उधड़ना, कि उसको उधड़ दिया, माने ये कि निकाल के खोल के उसको ऐसे चारों तरफ फेंक। पर फेंकने में, फेंकना शब्द ठीक नहीं, बिखेरना, उधड़ने का मतलब है अपने अंदर से निकाल करके और उसको चारों तरफ बिखेर। लेकिन बिखेर आप हर एक चीज सकते, पर उधड़ना जो है वो आप किसी गलत काम का नहीं कर सकते। ये मतलब शुद्ध शब्द। उधड़ना। और इसलिए ये जो आप अभी कर रहे हैं, ये आप अपना दिल का प्यार, अपने चक्रों का रंग सब दूर आप बिखेर। आप इस बिखेरने में कोई भी अश्लीलता होना, माने ये गंदी चीज। कबीर ने कहा है कि ऐसो रंग रंगो रंग रेजो लाल लाल कर। लाल रंग जो है, रेड कलर इज अ साइन ऑफ इनोसेंस. सो Kabira says that you put me into such a color, oh, the one who is going to color me is the one. Rangarejo is the one who colors things. So he says, oh Rangarejo, make me so that the whole thing becomes red, innocence, fills me up with complete innocence. And innocence is the one he has asked for to be filled in. And same is with Shri Krishna, that he played with all these different colors to show that there are different chakras within us apart from the red, and the others that are there, all of them play a part to create a beautiful, joyful personality. So the people who are of eccentric nature, one-sided, one-track man, and unusually serious, if you see a conference of some, say, Western people that are sitting very seriously like this, you thinkers. And when it comes to frivolity, they are so stupid that I've seen 80-year-old people doing the shake dance. They are already shaking, you know. Plus they are doing the shake dance with a stick in the hand, you see, shaking. And very well placed people, very well placed, they behave in such a stupid manner that you can't understand. Either they become stupid or unnecessarily serious, drawn people, you see, showing off as if they are very great thinkers. So these things are not necessary at all to put up a show, but it is something within yourself that you feel joyous, and that is childlike. You have become childlike, your smile, laughter, everything is childlike, innocent, and that's what should happen to all of us. Now the Holi day is to be celebrated in Delhi. I am very happy because in the north only Holi should be celebrated, I think, because here it is Shri Krishna did his Leela and he had this Holi day. But now I am going to tell you one more thing about Shri Krishna, which is important, one must know, which I never have a chance to tell you about health problems we have from the wrong ideas about Holi or about Shri Krishna. Firstly, the foremost thing about Shri Krishna, you must know that he is Yogeshwara. He is detached. He is pure. So those who play Holi, sometimes I find they get involved with people in a funny way. That sort of a thing is absolutely not the Holi, it is anti-Holi. Actually it is satanic. Because whatever is not liked by Shri Krishna, if it is done, then it is satanic. They play Holi in a way that they try to have their perverted temperament expressed. Secondly, the people who play Holi should know that they must put some oil on their body, because Shri Krishna likes oil. They must eat some butter that day, or if they want, they can have some ghee put in the nose, which is very important, and something in the ear to be put some oil. That is very important, because this is all drying things. So if you put all these things, then your Vishuddhi Chakra will. Especially the Vishuddhi Chakra should be covered with lot of ghee, or with what you call the makhan, is butter. You put it here and rub it on here and at the back. Those people who have Vishuddhi Chakra, if they do it every day, this 2 drops of this ghee, and in the ear also 1 drop of oil, and here little ghee or makhan, the butter is put here every day, will help you to have at the back also to have a very good Vishuddhi. Because Shri Krishna was fond of it, and he believed that the ladies of the milkmaid from Gokul used to take all their butter to be sold in Mathura, where these horrible Rakshasas were living, and they were, you see, they were nourished with this butter, and this nourishment of the butter was making them very strong. So that's why he used to manage to steal the butter of these ladies for his own consumption and for the consumption of all the other children of Gokul, because it should not go to this Rakshasa. And this was his idea. But the essence of his life is this, that one should understand that Shri Krishna, what he preached is that for a higher goal you have to sacrifice the lower goals. This is the main thing, tattva of his life, the principle of his life. For a higher goal you can sacrifice the lower goals. Like the lower goals are, now some people are, now this take the case of his stealing the butter. He just stole butter, nothing else. Because butter was very important for the Vishuddhi Chakra of the Gokul people, because with that they would have developed their self-respect, their courage, and they would have raised their neck against these horrible Rakshasas in Mathura. So it was important and vital in those days to have this butter for the people. So the principle is you should not steal. Then how can you steal butter? But the higher goal is to preserve the Vishuddhi Chakras of the people. So for that sake you can steal. But in our country, you see, everything can be understood very well in such a manner that you pervert it. Like now people think, if Krishna used to steal, why not we steal? We can steal government money to fill our tummy. We can steal all the money from the people and have our own children being propped up. This is from higher goal to the lower goal. Just the other way. It's so perverted that from the higher goal to the lower goal. Now for example, if you have to do something, say for mother, that is much more important than anything else. But when it comes to doing, first do for yourself and lastly for mother. That's wrong. And this is what I have to tell you today about something important which I should not mention, पर हिंदी में कहेंगे कि हमने सुना है कि आप लोग रुपया तक देने में घबराते हैं। ये गलत बात है। ये सुन करके मुझे बड़ा आश्चर्य हो गया, बम्बई के लोग और हैं, अगर पूजा होगी तो सब में ये कशमकश लगी रहेगी कि हम कितना रुपया दें। यहाँ मांगना पड़ता है रुपया, तो कभी बम्बई में नहीं होता। आपको मालूम, बम्बई में लोग हज़ारों रुपया खर्च करते हैं और अपने यहाँ उन्होंने बना रखा है इतना रुपया हम भगवान के काम के लिए रखें। ये बड़ी शर्म की बात है कि लोगों को आपसे रुपया मांगना। और इस तरह की चीज़ होनी नहीं चाहिए। और अगले वक्त मैं ये ना सुन पाऊँ कि आप लोगों से रुपया मांगा जाता है। ये तो परमात्मा का काम है। आप यहाँ आकर के इतना लाभ उठाते हैं, आपकी तंदुरुस्ती हो जाती है, तबीयत ठीक हो जाती है, आप टाइम नहीं दे सकते अपने को, आप ध्यान नहीं कर सकते, और आपको दुनिया भर के काम है, लेकिन आपके पास ध्यान करने को टाइम, ध्यान करने का टाइम नहीं। मतलब यह है कि अपने लोग, मुझे बाज़ार जाना था, माँ मैं क्या करूँ, मुझे ज़रूरी, आज सब्जी आई थी, सुना बड़ी ताज़ी, तो खाने जाना, लेकिन ध्यान के लिए कोई टाइम नहीं। मुझे अपने ब्लाउज़ का मैचिंग कराना था, इसलिए मैं गई। आदमियों का दूसरा, आज दफ्तर में कॉन्फ्रेंस थी, मुझे जाना ही था उस कॉन्फ्रेंस में, तो मैं ध्यान नहीं कर सका। भाई सुबह 4 बजे उठोकर कॉन्फ्रेंस, जो ज़रूरी चीज़ है वो है ध्यान करना, जो बड़ा गोल है उसे देखना। दफ्तर थोड़े से आपने नहीं किया तो भी कुछ नहीं जाएगा, क्योंकि लोअर गोल। ऐसे हज़ारों दफ्तर वाले मैंने देख लिए कि जो फाइलों पे फाइलें लग के मर गए, उनको कोई पूछता भी नहीं कहाँ गए और कहाँ खत्म गए। हज़ारों मैं जानती हूँ, क्योंकि मैंने ज़िंदगी भर इन्हीं लोगों के साथ ज़िंदगी काटी। तो दफ्तर की जो महत्ता है वो सब मैं जानती हूँ। उसकी महत्ता आप मुझसे न बताएं कि आज दफ्तर में ये था, ऐसा हुआ, दफ्तर में मैं फंस गया। दफ्तर क्या चीज़, आपसे ध्यान नहीं होता। इतनी छोटी सी चीज़ आपसे नहीं होती। ये भी सोचना चाहिए, हम माँ से हम सब ठीक करवाना चाहते हैं, हमने माँ के लिए क्या किया। सब अपने मन में सोचें कि हमने माँ के लिए किया। सबसे निम्न चीज़ है कि पैसा देना, इससे निम्न कुछ है नहीं। माँ कितना रुपया देती रहती है हर साल, हमने कितना रुपया दिया। वो श्रीवास्तव साहब तो कोई सहयोगी नहीं, लेकिन उनके एक अकल बहुत ज़बरदस्त है कि अगर इसमें रुपया पैसा दिया जाए तो अपना लाभ होता, और उनके हो ही रहा। उनको सारा लाभ हो रहा है रुपये पैसे का, और आप लोगों को लाभ नहीं होता। फिर कहेंगे कि हमारी नौकरी नहीं चलती, हमें घाटा आ रहा। होगा ही, वो होशियार आदमी है, उनका चलो भैया ये तो पालो कम से। और आप लोग 2-2 रुपये 4-4 रुपये के लिए, मुझे तो आश्चर्य। मोटरों में घूमते हैं, सबके पास मोटरें हैं, पेट्रोल है, सब चीज़, शानबाजी बहुत है। ये जो चीज़ ऊपर आ गई है दिखाने की, दिखावा, ये अपने नॉर्थ इंडिया की खास चीज़ है कि ऊपर का दिखावा होना चाहिए, कपड़े अच्छे होने चाहिए, मोटर होनी चाहिए, घर सुंदर होना चाहिए। लेकिन आपके मंदिर में कितना दीप जल रहा है, सादगी पे उतर, सादगी पे आइए, तभी अंदर के आप दीप की ओर नजर जाए। ये मैं नहीं कहती कि आप फ़कीर बन के घूमिए, ये बात नहीं है। मतलब ये है कि आदमी को ट्रेडिशनल होना चाहिए, ट्रेडिशनल तरीके से रहिए, लेकिन जो ग्लैमरस पना है और जो आदमियों की शान शौकी है वो ज़रा ख़त्म करें। हम लोग कोई अंग्रेज़ नहीं कि 3 पीस सूट पहन करके घूमें, क्या ज़रूरत है सूट पहनने की। अपना देसी कपड़ा पहनिए, देसी तरीके से रहिए, उसमें अपनी शोभा है, उसमें अपना आनंद। बेकार में अपने को शोबाजी करना और दिखाना, यहाँ इतना शो है मैं आपको बता नहीं सकती। अगर किसी घर जाइए तो मुझे तो समझ नहीं आता, एक बार हमारी चपरासी की बीवी मुझे मिलने आया, तो शनील का सूट और शनील का है, और मुझे क्या पता था चपरासी की बीवी। मैंने कहा भैया सोफ़ा पे बैठो, वो तो मुझसे भी अच्छे कपड़े पहन के, मैंने कहा सोफ़े बैठिए, तो बैठे ना। मैंने हुआ कि अभी बैठते क्यों नहीं, इधर उधर देखने लगे। तो कहती कि माँ बात ये है कि मैं चपरासी की बीवी हूँ। तो मैंने कहा अच्छा चलो बैठो, कोई जाने, तुम शनील पहन के आई हो तो कहाँ ज़मीन पर बैठो, चलो। यही हमारे धोबी साहब, यहाँ एक हमारे धोबी साहब थे दिल्ली में, बहुत दिनों तक रहे धोबी, अभी भी हैं यहाँ। तो वो एक दिन सूट वूट पहन के आए। वो तो धोबियों का ये कि किसी का भी सूट झाड़ के चल, ये धोबी की जात। तो किसी का सूट वूट झाड़ के आए तो कहने लगे कि माता जी कैसे सूट लग रहा है। मैंने कहा तो साहब का सूट है। कम से कम हमारे घर तो साहब का सूट पहन के बता रहे। वो भी काफी लंबा चौड़ा था। तो मैंने कहा इसीलिए तुम हमें छोड़ते नहीं हो, क्योंकि साहब का ड्रेस तुमको फिट होता है, इसीलिए तुम हमें छोड़ते नहीं हो, मुझे पता है। ये तो हम लोगों की दुर्दशा है। यानी ये कि सूट जरूर झाड़ेंगे, चाहे वो किसी का मारा हुआ हो, कोई है नहीं। सूट झाड़ के रोब झाड़ना, कितनी देर की रोब होता है ये रोब, कितने देर का, एक क्षण भी नहीं। अंदर का रोब होना चाहिए मनुष्य में। और ट्रेडिशनल नहीं है हम लोग। औरतें फौरन स्लीवलेस पहन के घूमती हैं। मैंने देखा है औरतों को स्लीवलेस फट से पहन लेंगी। स्लीवलेस पहनना अपने यहाँ कोई देवी देवता कभी मैंने सुना नहीं स्लीवलेस पहनती। हमारी लड़की ने एक दिन कहा कि माँ यहाँ सब लड़कियाँ, जब दिल्ली आए सब लड़कियाँ हमारे स्कूल में स्लीवलेस पहनती हैं, हम पहने। तो हमने कहा जैसा तुम्हारा मन हो, पर तुम क्यों नहीं पहनती। मैंने क्योंकि मैं तो नहीं पहन सकती, क्योंकि मैंने कभी पहना नहीं, मुझे शर्म आती है, शरीर क्यों खुला जाए, ये तो चीज़ ठीक नहीं। तो कहने जब ठीक नहीं तो आप हमसे कहती क्यों नहीं कि ठीक नहीं। मैंने कहा तो आपके पास अकल है, आप खुद तय करिए कि अगर हम नहीं पहनते हैं और आपको पहना है तो हम क्यों आप पे ज़बरदस्ती करें। कहा मैं कभी ना पहनूँ, जैसे नो क्राइटेरिया। ये कोई क्राइटेरिया नहीं कि मैंने कह दिया तो आपने हाँ कर दिया। मैंने कहा आप अपनी दिमाग लगाइए कि माँ क्यों नहीं पहने, स्लीवलेस पहनेंगी, इतना लंबा गला पहनेंगी, ये सब तरीके आप छोड़ दीजिए। सहयोगियों को शोभा नहीं, कायदे के कपड़े, जो कायदे के कपड़े अपने ट्रेडिशनल तरीके से, पाँव में ठीक से पायल होनी चाहिए, आपके पाँव में बिछियाँ होनी चाहिए, आपके गले में मंगलसूत्र होना चाहिए, कायदे की औरतें होनी चाहिए। बाल कटा के बैठ गए, बाल किस लिए कटाने के, क्यों बाल कटाती हैं आप लोग। आप कोई अंग्रेज हैं जो बाल कटाते हैं, किस लिए आपको बाल कटाने की ज़रूरत है, इस समझ नहीं आता। हमारे यहाँ बाल कटाना सिर्फ विधवाओं का होता है, और विधवाओं को भी बाल कटाना जो होता है वो बिल्कुल मुंडन होता है। ये नहीं कि बाल कटा करके हेयर ड्रेस बना करके घूमना। सहयोगियों को शोभ नहीं, यही आदमियों का हाल। अब ये लोग भी आजकल मैंने सुना यहाँ के आदमी लोग, वो सहयोगी भी काफ़ी फैशन करते हैं। फैशन सहयोग में बिल्कुल नहीं शोभा नहीं, आपकी डिग्निटी नहीं। ऐसे आदमी को आपको मालूम नहीं, कोई इज्जत नहीं। प्रदेश में मैंने देखा है, हमारे साथ एक कैबिनेट मिनिस्टर ने सेक्रेटरी की बीवी थी, चीफ कैबिनेट सेक्रेटरी जो था उसकी बीवी आई एक बार। वो साउथ इंडियन थे, लेकिन वो बीवी अपने को बहुत अफलातून समझती। तो दुबली पतली थी, और एक दिन हम लोग पार्टी में गए खाना खाने, तो वहाँ पर देखा कि हम गए तो बड़ी इज्जत से उन्होंने बिठाया हमको, सब कुछ हुआ, हमारे हस्बैंड बैठे और ये महाशय जो वहाँ बैठे। तो उन्होंने कहा कि आपकी बीवी कहाँ है। कहले आपकी तो कोई बीवी आई नहीं। कहले मेरी कोई बीवी नहीं आई, वो तो आने वाली थी, वो कहाँ चली गई। कहले नहीं कोई नहीं आई। उसके बाद बैठे हम, तो उन्होंने कहा कि नहीं आपकी कोई सेक्रेटरी आई हुई है। देखा कि उनकी बीबी साहिबा वहाँ जीन पहन के पहुंची, तो उन्होंने कहा ये उसकी सेक्रेटरी हुई। वो अपने को बड़ा खूबसूरत समझ के घूम रही थी। असल में औरत में डिग्निटी जब नहीं होगी तो वो ऐसी लगती जैसे कि कोई क्लर्क बाबू कहीं की आई हुई है, या कोई वहाँ पर तो जमादारिन के जैसी दिखाई देती है हिंदुस्तानी औरत, जो इस तरह के कपड़े पहन के घूमती, बिल्कुल जमादारी। और वो ऐसे जमादारिन जैसे कपड़े पहन करके और घूमना कोई अच्छी बात नहीं। अपनी इज्जत अपने हाथ, अगर आप अपनी इज्जत नहीं रखेंगे तो दुनिया आपकी इज्जत नहीं रखेगी। आप लोग किस तरह से कपड़े पहनते हैं, किस तरह से चलते उठते, अपने देश के गर्व के साथ, जो अपने देश का ड्रेस है सबसे अच्छा ड्रेस है। हाँ, कभी कभी पहनना पड़ता है फॉर्मल, इस पर कभी आप पहन लीजिए सूट, पर हर समय सूट पहनने की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं। जो यहाँ पर मैं देखती हूँ बहुत से सहयोगी लोग रोब झाड़ने को जाते हैं, और यहाँ पे जो फॉरेन के आए वो लोग मुझसे कहते हैं कि माँ हमें इसलिए नहीं अच्छा लगता कि वहाँ पर सब सूटी बूटी लोग रहते हैं। उनको अच्छा नहीं लगता क्योंकि आप उनका अनुकरण कर रहे हैं। उनको लगता है कि ये लोग क्या अजीब से लोग हैं, इनके पास इतने अच्छे अच्छे ड्रेस हैं, उसे पहन सकते हैं, इतनी गर्मी हो रही है उस वक़्त में ये लोग अपने हमारे ऊपर ये पहन करके आ रहे हैं। इनको बिल्कुल ही कोई अपना प्रतिष्ठा नहीं। जो स्वयं प्रतिष्ठित होते हैं वो इस तरह से ग्लैमर के पीछे। ग्लैमर तो वो चीज़ है जिसमें आदमी में एक तरह की डिफिडेंस होता है, वो ग्लैमर लगाता है कि सर पे आप डालडा का टीन रख लीजिए, उसके ऊपर में बुफॉन बनाइए, और फिर वो डालडा का टीन गिर, और या बालों में खूब ऐसे ऐसे सजा के बाल बनाए। क्या ज़रूरत है? कोई ज़रूरत। आप बिल्कुल सादगी से रहिए। कहीं आपने कोई देवी को देखा है कि वो इस तरह के बेकार के आडंबर करती? अगर करे, हमें एक बार हमें ज़बरदस्ती ठेल ठाल के लोग ले गए तो मैं तो भूत लगने लगे। मैंने कहा हे भगवान फेंको इससे, मुझे कुछ नहीं, बेकार की चीज़, सर दर्द हो। तो कैसे लोग बर्दाश्त करते, और किस लिए ये सारा बर्दाश्त, किस लिए? इससे किसी को लाभ नहीं होता, कोई सुखी नहीं होता, किसी को आनंद नहीं आता, उल्टे घबराहट होने लगती। तो ये चीज़ों को समझना चाहिए कि श्री कृष्ण की जो लीला है, उस लीला में सौष्ठव है, उसमें माधुर्य है, उसमें इस तरह की गंदगी नहीं है कि जिसको देखते साथ लगता है ये क्या चले आ रहे हैं सामने से, 4 तरह के बाल रंगा करके, ऐसा बड़ा सा चश्मा पहन करके, जैसे एक खूंखार इंसान आपके ऊपर चला। उनके अंदर सौष्ठव। उनके ड्रेस में देखिए पीताम्बर पहनते थे। हमारे यहाँ कितने लोग पीताम्बर पहनेंगे यहाँ बताइए, जो कृष्ण पहनते? क्योंकि वो तो पीताम्बर पहनने से तो कहेंगे अरे बाप रे हम तो बिल्कुल देहाती हो गए, कोई नहीं पीताम्बर। और वो मुकुट लगाते थे तो भी मोर मुकुट लगा, मोर का मुकुट उसको लगा लेते, क्योंकि थे तो भगवान ही, तो उनको मुकुट चढ़ाना तो मोर का लगा लेते। लेकिन अपने आप बुफा बना लेते हैं, बताइए। और आदमी लोग और क्या क्या तमाशे कर रहे हैं, इसका क्या फ़ायदा, क्या फ़ायदा? जो असलियत पे आदमी को रहना चाहिए। पहली चीज़ ये है कि अपने को ये समझ लेना चाहिए कि हमें असलियत इंसान की जो है वो बहुत रुचिकर और सुंदर होती है। और जो ऐसी फालतू चीज़ों के पीछे में जब आदमी जाता है तो उसका जो रूप है वो विद्रूप होता है, ऐसे एकदम विद्रूप हो जाता है। मैंने देखा बहुत बड़े बड़े आदमियों की बीवियों को और बहुत सारे आदमियों को कि एक साहब आए, बड़ा अपने को डैंडी शैंडी बना करके यहाँ पहन करके आए हमारे घर, आपसे बता रहे हैं, और वो बड़ा अपने को सोच रहे थे पता नहीं क्या बन के हमारा। तो हमारे यहाँ कुछ अंग्रेज़ आए हुए थे, तो उन्होंने सोचा तो बेरर है, तो उनके हाथ में उन्होंने अपने सारे ग्लास वास पकड़वा और वो अपने को बड़ा लगा के टाई वाई लगा के आए। मैंने कहा जी इन राजा महाराजों का सवाल ही खराब हो गया है, बड़े बन के आए थे वहाँ से, और इनको उन्होंने सबने वो पकड़वा दिए। तो मैंने कहा कि भाई विचारों को ऐसी पकड़वा दिया उन्होंने। ये एक दिन मेरे साथ ऐसा हुआ, मैं एक पार्टी में गई थी, तो वहाँ एक अम्बासडर साहब हिंदुस्तान के बड़े अंग्रेज बन के आए थे। तो मैंने सोचा कि कोई निग्रो होएगा, उसको भी बेरर बना के भेज दिया होगा, यहाँ पर कोई निग्रो है कि क्या है, तो उसको मैंने खुद ही ग्लास पकड़वा दी। तो ये दौड़े अरे क्या करती हो, ये अपने एम्बेसडर फलाने। मैंने कहा इतना कायदे से अपना बंद कॉलर का पहन करके कायदे के आते तो मैं कहती भी कि हिंदुस्तान के एम्बेसडर आए हुए। ये इतनी वो टाई वाई लगा के आए और वो भी खूब मोटी ऐसी ऐसी खुली हुई, बिल्कुल जैसे बेरर लोग लगा। मैंने कहा तमीज़ से कपड़े पहने। ऐसे इंग्लैंड में आप देखिए कि रानी का जब वो होता है पार्टी तो वहाँ भी चलता है, ये सब अंग्रेज़ों से हमने सीखा हुआ फालतू का। तो वहाँ पर ये है कि टेल कोट आप पहन के आए, उसको वो क्या लाउंज शूट कहते हैं। अब वो सबके पास तो होता नहीं, कोई रखता नहीं, तो वहाँ एक ब्रॉस ब्रदर्स करके है, मॉस ब्रदर्स। तो मॉस ब्रदर्स जो हैं वो सबको देते हैं कि आप ये हायर करते हैं। अब भैया अच्छे भले लोग सीधे नहीं चलते, टेढ़े टेढ़े चल रहे। मैंने कहा क्या वो तो कंफर्टेबली चल रहे हैं, उनको सब टाइट कपड़े कोई लटके हुए, किसी के यहाँ तक आ रहे हैं, कोई ढीले ढाले बिल्कुल जोकर बने हुए क्लाउन जैसे। मैंने कहा तो अच्छे भले लोग थे, कैसे लग रहे हैं। मुझे तो हंसी पे हंसी आती, पूरी समय मुझे हंसी आती है कि तुम्हें हंसी क्यों आ रही। मैंने कहा ये देखो क्लाउन, ये तो इतना अच्छा आदमी है, इसको क्या हो गया, क्लाउन जैसे बना चला। भगवान की कृपा से जब हम पहुँचे तब से ये अलाउड हो गया कि आप अपना नेशनल ड्रेस पहन के आए। तो मैंने कहा नहीं तो मैं तो आपके साथ चलती नहीं क्लाउन बन करके, मैं चलने नहीं वाली। ये भगवान की कृपा हो गई तब से ना। फिर उसमें अजीब अजीब लोग ड्रेस आते हैं, वैरायटीज़ आती हैं, कोई अजीब तरह का पहन के आते हैं जिसको क्या आप अजीब कहें, पर दिखने को तो मिलता है कि इनका नेशनल ड्रेस क्या है। वैरायटी से सौंदर्य आता है, सब अपने ट्रेडिशन की तरह से कपड़े पहनते हैं। उनके देश में जो ट्रेडिशन बनता है, अपने देश में भी जो कुछ ट्रेडिशन बने हैं वो भी इस हिसाब से ट्रेडिशन बने हैं कि जिससे हमारे देश में जो ज़रूरी चीज़ है, जिस तरह का ड्रेस पहना वो धीरे धीरे वो ट्रेडिशन बांधते जाता है, जिस तरह का हमारे लिए शोभा देता है, उपयोगी है, उसको छोड़ के एकदम अंग्रेज़ जैसे कपड़े पहनने की क्या ज़रूरत है। और अंग्रेज़ जैसे पहनेंगे नहीं तो बिल्कुल जैसे वो बीच पे पहन के घूमते वैसे घूमे। दोनों चीज़ हमारे देश के लिए शोभा नहीं। हमारा देश का आदमी बहुत बड़ा प्रतिष्ठावान है क्योंकि बड़े पूर्व जन्म के सुकृत से वो इस देश में पैदा। इनको पूर्व जन्म का कुछ मालूम ही नहीं, फिर उसके सुकृत का कौन बात करे। तुम्हारे तो पूर्व जन्म के इतने सुकृत हुए, इस देश में आप पैदा हुए और इस देश में पैदा होने के बाद इसकी शान से रहना चाहिए। औरतों को भी चाहिए कि इसकी शान से रहे। देखिए आप हिंदुस्तानी ढंग से कपड़ा पहना शुरू करें, आपकी इज्जत होगी, लोग आपको पसंद करेंगे, आपको मानेंगे। महाराष्ट्र में इस मामले में लोग काफ़ी ये हैं, आसानी से अपना ड्रेस नहीं छूटता, आसानी से नहीं छूटता उनका। और देहातों में तो बिल्कुल ही नहीं, चाहे कुछ हो जाए देहात में बिल्कुल नहीं छूटता उनका ड्रेस। मैं ये कहती हूँ कि ट्रेडिशनल ड्रेस आप पहनिए, सब तरह के आप जेवर पहनिए, उसमें कोई हर्ज नहीं, क्योंकि अपने देश का ट्रेडिशन और ये सारे जितने भी जेवर हैं ये सारे एक एक चक्रों पे उसके शोभा के लिए बनाए, वो ठीक है। लेकिन आपको कोई ज़रूरत नहीं कि आप अंग्रेज़ों जैसे फ्रॉक पहन के घूमें और या उनके जैसे कपड़े पहने। हाँ कभी आपको फॉर्मल इसमें पहना हो पहनिए, पर अधिकतर अपने ही देश का ड्रेस सहयोगियों को पहनना चाहिए, हर एक आदमी। जिस देश में रहो, अगर इंग्लैंड में गए तो इंग्लैंड जैसा ड्रेस पहनो। If you go to England, you can wear a dress like English, because now that dress, whichever has come traditionally to them, has come because that suits that country. When you come to India, dress up like India. If supposing if you have to wear 3-piece suit here with a tie, I don't know how many of you will exist to go back. We'll have to just send back your suits. Can you think of 3-piece suits in India? It is so comfortable, you see, to be dressed up like the way the country is. And if it works out that you can keep up your dress here, you can, but you cannot. You know that very well. It is very suitable, comfortable dress that you have here. And it's better to have a comfortable dress here where the tradition has brought it to that level that you wear such and such dress. So what I'm trying to tell Indians that they need, now you all can say that you don't like Indians, Indian ladies wearing frocks, do you? Would like to have Indian ladies wearing frocks? That's it. So what I'm trying to tell them, that it doesn't suit you. Your face is different, your style is different. You should wear your own dress. Instead of we are trying to follow you in your dress, in your behavior, in living. Some British parliamentarians had come to my house to dinner. He said, yours is the only house we find is Indian, otherwise all the lords who have disappeared from England have come to India. I said, why? See, they have all the styles, the napkins, these, the bearers, everything done in that way. No thali, nothing, you never see. The plates, the courses, and even in England you don't find these days. You see, very few people have courses and the converging, the spoons, forks, this, that, all things done in very meticulous way, just like the English. Imagine. How can you have Indian food in that fashion, can you? Imagine Indian food in courses. First you will get rasa. Then idli, then this, then that. And the Madrasis will say, Baba, get away from here. It's better to have plantain leaf than to have this coarse business. How can you eat Indian food like that? And with the chapatis, you see, they start a course in North Indian style, then first the chapatis, and with that only vegetables. Then with something else, something else. You'll say, now we're fed up, I finished chapatis, you eat with everything, whatever you want, that's a choice you have. Now you start the courses here. This is the trouble, is that we do not understand the value of tradition in our country. We should understand the value of our traditions. In every country we should understand the value of traditions. Whatever are good traditions are to be taken into consideration, are to be used by all the surgeons. As I told you that Krishna's main essence was to sacrifice the higher goal. No, just the other way. It's Indian style. Is to sacrifice the higher goal for the lower goal. See, but Krishna's style was to sacrifice the lower goal for the higher. He didn't believe in anything. You see, he didn't believe in time. He didn't believe. So some people, you see, all the time slaves of this thing. So I played tricks, as I told you. He didn't believe in time. The way he did everything was so childlike, sweet, beautiful, and the way he used to turn round people. You see, like Sudama, when he came to him to meet. Imagine. Then Sudama, an old friend of his, with all tattered and torn clothes, he comes to the main door. He rushes there, with all his ornaments, everything, just hugs him into. Otherwise, you see here, say, if you meet somebody, I know some of the ministers who were just like, they used to wear half pants before me, little boys, you see. But you go there, it's all right, make her sit there. Then you sit down there for 2 hours in a cold room, then they just come and look at you and they say, I don't recognize, who are you? Your own brother can do the same. This is the country. Now, so this is not the thing. You see, he for him love was the main thing. How to express love. How he rushed out with all his ornaments, everything. Without wearing chappals, he just rushed out. Opened the door, oh God, my great friend has come. Ah, come. He didn't see whether he had taken a bath or not. He's coming all the way. Here people will say, oh God, my sari will be spoiled, my clothes will be spoiled. It should be clean, it should not be spoiled. Don't learn all these bad habits. In love, nobody is born. In love, nobody thinks of these things. What is clothes? It can be changed. But a heart which is hurt, you cannot change. We hurt the people for small things. Like I knew another horrible lady who lived in America. She looked like a ayah all the time to me. Otherwise, but she used to think no end of herself. She used to tie up her hair like this, you see. She had her own style. I don't know what it was. I couldn't locate that in America. And this one was so particular about her tie, you see. So one day she invited us for tea and we all were to go. Now, myself and Mrs. Nagan Singh, she's a very nice, dignified lady, and she's a Maharani and all that. And we were rather late because our husband didn't turn up. They were busy with their work. So she got very angry. She said, why did you come so late? After all, you see, if the husband had not come, you could have come earlier. I said, we were waiting for our husbands to come so early. I was so, you see, annoyed. Mrs. Nagan Singh was just pinching me, you see. She said that don't say anything. Then, you see, Mrs. Nagan Singh couldn't bear it. She said, we are not going to have any tea because I think we can get better tea in our house without all this talk. So we got up and walked off. You see, but she was so funny and she started shouting at us. Why did you come late? So actually, why did she invite us? She invited us for tea, to talk to us nicely, to be kind to us. Instead of that, she was angry with us because we were late. Just imagine. So we can have tea in our own house. We didn't go to listen to her angry words, isn't it? We just went to see her. So this is what one should understand, that Krishna's life was full of love. He didn't mind anything in love. Whatever sort it was, it is all love. And you see your mother also. You know very well that I am very particular on neatness myself, extremely neat myself. In my house, it's a huge house, you know, and you should see the photographs of my house sometime, so you will know how I live there. Extremely neat, I'm very neat and tidy. But I never tell anybody else about it. I myself will go and clean my own things. Today in the bathroom it was all lying hodgepodge and all that. I washed it myself, I cleaned it, kept it. I didn't tell anyone. I don't want to hurt it. Why should I hurt anyone? If I have to do it, I'll do it. And even if they dirty it, I never tell them that you should not dirty, you should not do like that. You see, you should have that much sense that you should not hurt anyone. Why are you cleaning the house? For whom? You are cleaning the house to make others happy. But cleaning for cleaning's sake has no sense. Why are you keeping the time? To keep others pleased. You are not doing it for time's sake. You are doing it for pleasing others. But by that you are displeasing others. No use being there. No use doing these things. I never grudge about anything. You have noticed it. Despite the fact that I live in my own private way. I live in a very neat and clean way myself. I'm very clean myself. You see, when I cook very well. But I see people cook in a very lethargic manner. If I take any day's work, I do it in such a meticulous way, so beautifully. I see to it that I do it proper. But people, when I give them any work, they just are absolutely careless about it. Don't bother. No, what? You can't say it. So what I am trying to tell you, that it is better that you see yourself, that you look after what you want to do yourself, but don't spoil the heart of others. Don't injure others. Don't say things which are harsh. Forget it as far as possible. Just try to forget it. And this will help you a lot, because this kind of attention mounts up very much. And this is what Krishna hit in his life. He just wanted to crush the tension of people because of time, because of vidhi nishedas, because of funny ideas about religion. All this he wanted to kill. He said this doesn't exist in that area where I reside. So this is what one has to learn from his life, that you should try to be yourself very neat and clean. You should try to be yourself very generous. You should try to be yourself doing all the work. You shouldn't say, I was doing all this postering and this fellow didn't do. So what? Who asked you to do it? You better not. If you think you are doing something, you better not. But if you think you are doing for your pleasure's sake, all right. If I am cooking, I just cook. I cook, I enjoy. I don't bother how much my servant has done or anybody else has done. I do everything. If it comes to that, I will wash and clean and sweep and so on, do everything. If it has to be done, I am enjoying it. Because you don't enjoy your work, you want others to do what he has done. They have not done, I have not done. So, if I do, he will all not do, so I should not. This is not the way. That means you don't enjoy the work of God. Any work. You can wash the floor, anything. Shri Krishna, you know that he went and cleared the झूठा शब्द ही नहीं अंग्रेजी में. No. Leftover food of the guests who were there. He cleaned all that. And just imagine, in India, only the sweepers or somebody like that do that. He himself did. At the place of Yudhishthira, Dharmaraja. At his place he went and did. So just imagine. Christ washed the feet of his disciples. So for them, no work is higher or lower. It is just what gives them joy that they do. And everything is great for them. You know that Shri Krishna's life is so full of such incidents that you can't imagine how far he has gone in showing that your position, your the money, the way you live has no meaning at all. It is all absent. And what is most important is that we should not hurt anyone, we should not trouble anyone, we should not try to injure anybody's feelings. On the contrary, we should be extremely sweet. In a sweet manner, we should do things. And that's how he judged. When he told somebody some work and he could judge a person that what sort of a person he is. Immediately could judge that how deep the person. You see, with dedication, a little work, like Rama's life, as you have seen, Shabari took out every little berry and tested it, that it should not be sour. You see, like that, they judged a person how sincere and devoted that person is. Little work you do, how beautifully it is. And it comes out very well. If your devotion is alright, if you are absolutely positive personality, it works out well. But otherwise it will fizzle out, you will do all kinds of mistakes, because the heart is not there. So the heart should be there. This is Sri Krishna's speciality, that his heart was there, and in his heart resided Shiva. This time we had a puja in Vitthala's place, because I wanted to take now Shiva to Vithala. It is always the Vithala went to Shiva. But this time Shiva had to go to Vithala, so that the people in their bhakti, in their behavior, in their everything should remember that they have to become the spirit. In Sri Krishna's bhakti, they should know that Krishna did everything so that you should become the spirit. You should not be bound by gunas, by kala, by anything, but you should be free people. He just tried to free you from all these things. But he didn't want you to be people of frivolity. You could be frolic, but you cannot be frivolous people. And the frivolity and all that is just abandonment. But what he wanted you to get rid of all these bandhanas which were keeping you down. I think we have had a nice time in this Holi, and we should always have such a nice time, always with Sri Krishna's blessings. You all should enjoy your Holi, but the greatest Holi is within yourself, when you fill yourself with all kinds of colors. Your nature should be such that everybody should enjoy that color. That color that is within you, the color of beauty. Not artificial, just showing off, just giving some things without any love. I tell you, yesterday I went to the market just to buy some presents for you. And I just went, and I tell you, I was just with full heart in it. And I got exactly, for the foreigners I had to buy 45 pieces, exactly, and such sweet things that when you see that you are going to love it. Just sweet things I got. And I just felt, see that, it's my love. Just the idea that I have to give something to these people, how it has worked. So we'll do that ceremony now of giving presents to all the foreign people, because Holi is the day you are supposed to give some presents. Alright? So we have something for you to be given. First, we would like to give something to Rustam, who has contributed substantially, very substantially, his personal own money. I think nobody has contributed so much as Rustam has done. So give him a hand. And the another person who has substantially contributed personal money is Warren, so give him a hand. So just now we have to think of these two, but there are many who are coming up. I must say Gavin has decided to spare some money for the ashram, and also who else? Vicky, where is she? Vicky also is going to spare some money for the ashram of England. Let us see how it works out. But do it with full heart, because it's not yet working out. There's something wrong somewhere. I think that nothing materializing. So it is better to think about it, what's gone wrong with it, and I'm sure it will work out. There is another gentleman here, I don't know if he's here, the old gentleman, who has donated, who has made a will to donate money for Sahaja Yoga. There are many people who have donated money like that. But today I think we must give a hand to Mr. Venugopalan for doing the substantial work. And for Subramanyam and Alan. Who have tried to do their level best to create this ashram. Now regarding this ashram, I think I'll have to write down certain rules and regulations. Cannot be like Sri Krishna, because I think people do not even have yet the responsibility to understand that the ashram is a mandir, is a temple, and the way they behave sometimes in a temple is surprising. Another person who has to be given a special ovation is Yogi Mahajan, because he has substantially helped the whole thing in such a way, he's geared it up. And apart from that, his idea about a temple is absolutely correct, how people should behave towards it. It should come from within yourself. This is your mother's house, and how you should behave. You should not talk loudly. You are entering into a temple, into a church, and you should respect it. When you come in, you must respect it. Even the outside of the thing should be touched on your forehead. It's a temple, and a temple of a living mother who is here. So you must try to respect this temple. I see people throw away things here and there. No use getting angry with them, because I think they have not yet realized that they are the saints and they have to behave with the dignity of saints. So this, I would say that Yogi Mahajan has really played a very dynamic role in really gearing up Sahaja Yoga here. Then our Mr. Verma Sahab, whom I must say that he has been such a help to all of us. You must thank him very much for one thing, and that is the greatest thing he has done, is to give you profits in your sari buying and things like that. He has saved so much money for you.
And
Now,
meticulous accounting.
meticulous accounting and everything. Now you have got Rai Sahib here, who is working out your Nirmala Yoga magazine, and now the postage side is increased, and I think they need little to increase a little postage on that. So I think £1 more they want, isn't it? How many?
4 pounds more. Or 3 pounds more.
£3 more to be added because of the increased pricing and increase.
Double हो गया.
It was only £3, I think was ridiculous. £6 is better. I think better make it £7. ऐसे हिंदुस्तानियों से भी लीजिए, हिंदुस्तानी बड़े कंजूस हैं सजो के।
माता जी 30 का 40.
हाँ
30 रुपए की बजाय 40 रुपए का. इंडिया में
40 अच्छा नंबर नहीं, 51 करिए, 51 रुपये लीजिए। उसका हिसाब किताब रखिए, उसमें अच्छे पब्लिकेशन करिए, उसकी इम्प्रूवमेंट करिए। 51 रुपया कोई ज़्यादा नहीं है। अरे साहब, एक फेस पाउडर यहाँ मिलता है 51 रुपया का। 51 रुपये से कम नहीं, क्योंकि या तो 11 रुपया रखिए, 51 रुपये।
स्टर्लिंग आती है ना.
हाँ
स्टर्लिंग भी तो आता है ना.
स्टर्लिंग
पाउंड आता है ना. स्टर्लिंग आता है, उसका आगे 10 रुपए लेते हैं, उसका 15 रुपए.
हाँ, पाउंड हैज कम डाउन, तो 7 पाउंड ठीक है।
पहले 5 रुपए पाउंड है. 5 का 7 कर दिए.
7 पाउंड ठीक है।
और दूसरी क्या थी?
डॉलर रेशियो में
अच्छा
$2
तो 14 अच्छा नंबर है।
14.
इंडियन रुपी 51.
इंडियन रुपी 51.
Now I've seen the newsletters are good and they are doing well, but you see, but what you have to do that you should have very good articles written and edited and all that. And don't give that headache to me. You see, like Bombay people did their own editing and they published it. Only mistake the magazine made was the where it was to be written for Jesus Christ, they wrote it for somebody else. No. No, in the Bhakti Sangam. Jesus Christ का उधर रख दिया और उसका उधर रख दिया. They changed it. You see, so from I don't know about whom it was. They changed the title. That's all. But all these little mistakes. But otherwise, you see, they did it all their own and created a magazine out of it. You also can buy some magazine to do it. Now ये मगज है. This is the seeds, you see, of all the seeds, like the watermelons and pumpkins. The seeds of them are first of all soaked and grinded. Now see the significance. It's so deep. We don't understand. We just make it traditionally. Why? What is Shri Krishna is the brain of the Virat. And for the brain, what do you need? Is fat. And the fat of the seed is the best, called magaj. It's called also magaj. Magaj also means brain, and magaj also means the seeds, the inside of the seed, the white of the seed. Anyway, that's why it was made. Now you can imagine how deeply it was thought of Shri Krishna. But they'll put bhang in it just to neutralize the whole effect. इंसान का तो कोई सान ही नहीं. It is, no one can be compared with human beings. In their real sharp brains, how to put nose behind, they know. Acha. Or I must thank also Dr. Mathur or अपने Dr. साहब, क्योंकि they are both are looking, on one side is looking after the university and Dr. Nigam is looking after the. This is for the Devi on a holy day. The speciality is the half moon. Now, I would suggest that we have to give a hand to both of them, Dr. Mathur, for looking after the Devi. And Dr. Nigam looking after the medical side. I would like also to say about Mr. Gupta, who comes from beyond the river, who has done tremendous work in that. And all the ladies, I should say, because actually in India the ladies are in a potential way very helpful. They are all working it out very well. And